Russo's Playbook. Alright, what's up everybody? We are back with another episode of Russo's NFL Rundown here on Russo's Playbook. We got me and AG here today. What up, AG?
What's going on?
Yeah, we just chilling on this beautiful Sunday. And we got some headlines to go through throughout the week, really, to touch on. We had a big trade that went down, bolstered the Chiefs' offensive line. And then we also got to talk about the AFC South, break down the teams there. So let's kick it off. We had some news we were a little late on, but Jason McCourty had a visit with the Giants last week. Hasn't gone anywhere yet, but that could truthfully be a huge addition for them. Just some added depth in the secondary. And he's a Jersey guy, so, that's a plus for everybody. Yeah.
Shout out Jersey.
Yes, sir. And then we got David Gettleman coming out and saying he's open to trading down, which would be the first time ever for him in the first round. I'm just going to cancel that right now. I don't see any way they could or even should trade down. I mean, they're going to get great options at 11,
Yeah, I mean, the pieces that they would need to. I don't see why they would trade down.
Yeah.
What's the play there?
Exactly. No need to screw that up.
Yeah, I think that the amount of people that might fall to 11, like they might be able to get one of those receivers.
Oh yeah.
They might be able to get. Who'd you have them taking in your mock drafts?
I had them go O-line, and then I'd have to go check it again for the second one.
Yeah.
But
I think the second one was one of the receivers.
I think so. Yeah.
The Florida guy out of Florida, maybe. But I don't see why they would. Yeah, I don't see why they would.
Either way. Down. Yeah, no need to screw that up.
Because for both of those positions, both of those needs, trading down could only hurt you at that point.
You'll miss out on definitely the top tier talent.
Right, exactly.
But yeah, let's stay in the division. Move on to the Eagles.
Actually, speaking about the division, that's another reason not to trade down. Because you would trade down to get picks for next year and stuff. But the division's weak right now. Get it now while you can.
And not only that, you got the Cowboys sitting in front of you and Eagles sitting behind you.
Right.
You really want to mess with, whatever.
Yeah, that too.
Imagine if Devontae Smith falls to you, but you traded out. Now he's going to fall to the Eagles. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. They need, go all in now. Like, this is your chance where you can actually make the playoffs with a decent team, like a not very good football team.
Could you imagine that? The Giants with Barkley coming back fully healthy. You got Galladay they just signed. If they drafted Devontae Smith, Sterling Shepard, you got Evan Ingram. I mean, that could be a really good offense. Yeah.
Then all they got to do is run Daniel Jones through some fumbling drills, some legit ones. Not like the whatever they were doing last year.
Oh, my goodness. But to talk about some weird stuff, we'll stay in that division and go to the Eagles with new head coach Nick Sirianni, who has been challenging draft prospects to rock, paper, scissors to gauge at their competitiveness. And, I mean, just right there, that's all you need to know about this coaching hire. He has an Adam Gase feel to me, and I don't like it for the Eagles at all. I'm nervous.
Yeah, look, Eagles fans, you have been warned. You should definitely not take that lightly. This is a guy, Nick Russo here, who's knows everything about the Adam Gase era in New York, and if he's
suffered through the Adam Gase era in New York,
right. And if he's seeing some of that in Nick Sirianni already, it's only been 2 months.
Yeah,
you're seeing some of it already.
You can even just see. From even the looks, you put picture to picture together, they kind of look together. Number one,
really.
But then he's a young, up and coming offensive coordinator. He had a good year at Phillip Rivers. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. And now he's built up, and he wasn't supposed to be hired. They should have went with another option. They ended up going with him. Same thing with Adam Gase. They shouldn't have went with him, but they went with him instead. So it's like, I don't know, man, following some familiar footsteps.
Yeah. I hear you.
But we'll move into the biggest news of the week. The Chiefs bolstering their O-line some more, making a trade with AG's Ravens. They got left tackle Orlando Brown Jr. for a 2021 first, third, fourth, and then 2022 fifth. And they got back from the Ravens a second-round pick and a sixth-round pick. AG, how you feeling, dog?
Well, first of all, shout out to the Chiefs because they really, they after cutting those two offensive linemen, they really put together a pretty solid line.
I was worried about that.
It's pretty scary, you know what I mean? The repeat that you were talking about immediately after the Super Bowl, it looks more and more likely by the day at this point. But yeah, they kind of got their 5 now. You know what I mean? So they did what they had to do. In terms of the Ravens, I don't absolutely hate it. I just wish that we wouldn't have given our number one competition their exact piece that they needed in order to make it back to the Super Bowl and win this time. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We don't want them to get there in the first place. But when they got there last year, offensive line was the one piece that they really lacked in. And we just pretty much gave them the fix.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, he's a stud. I'm sure he'll play left tackle after saying he wanted to with the Ravens as well.
Yeah, and and that's the thing, right? As a left tackle, he wasn't super dominant. He wasn't in the top 10 in tackles, pass blocking, or run blocking success rates. So, you know what I mean? It's not like we're losing, the best left tackle in the league.
No, but
he was a key piece for us, though.
You're losing one of the best right tackles in the league. Because at the right side,
that's the thing, but he's not trying to play right anymore.
But exactly, yeah. So yeah,
at
it'll
the end
be
of
difficult.
the day, it's like, all right. I wish we would have went and traded for somebody like I said weeks ago with the Bears, maybe for Allen Robinson, or with the Jags for DJ Chark. You know what I mean? Something like that could have been helpful. But I'm sure. I'm hoping the plan is go out and draft one of these receivers at this point, because we didn't pick anybody up. And I don't really like that we gave them a second next year, a 2022 second, but we did get back a 2021 first, third, and fourth. So we got 2 picks in the first round.
Yeah,
and those have been pretty successful for us.
You can go definitely O-line, a tackle, maybe Jalen Mayfield out of Michigan, and then I've been putting in the mock for the last 2, Rashad Bateman. If he falls to you guys, that is a big-bodied number 1 receiver. I mean, he will be outstanding for you guys. I truly believe he'll be definitely underrated. He's an underrated receiver in this class. I know he's getting some hype, but he's falling behind all the bigger names.
Yeah,
he's gonna be good.
That's what we need for this week. Some more news that came out of the Ravens camp. I guess after that, people were complaining like me about we should have went and traded with somebody that would give us a wide receiver. And to that point, to somebody that was in the NFC would have been helpful too, not the Chiefs. But they were basically saying the way our fans are saying we need a wide receiver makes our wide receivers feel like they're trash. And it's like, look, that's not what we're really saying though. We're kind of saying we just need a big-bodied number 1 that Lamar can just rely on and throw to, because Hollywood's not that. That's not his style. And then the other guys are role receivers. You know what I mean? They're going to be role players. That doesn't mean they're bad. You know what I mean? But we need an Allen Robinson, a DJ Chark. We need a guy like that.
Yeah.
And if that happens, that just takes the offense to another level. It's not saying that Hollywood sucks. It's just we need somebody alongside of him
to complement
and then we need our role players to step up in the slots and make things happen.
Exactly. And I guess while we're breaking down teams, we might as well move on to the AFC South breakdowns.
Yep.
So we kick it off with the Titans, who we've stated all offseason they're in terrible shape on defense. Specifically the secondary, after getting rid of players like Malcolm Butler, Adoree Jackson, Kenny Vaccaro, just to name a few.
Yeah, check out our TikTok at Russo's Playbook. we got a TikTok about that. Go find it.
Turned into the Jaguars, of course. And then, so obviously they're looking for some defensive back help. I would assume that's where they're going to attack in the first round, go corner of the draft. But I could also see them adding some O-line help throughout the draft as well. They definitely need some pieces on both sides of the ball. And if they want to run heavy with Derrick Henry, the O-line's the key part. You can't have people get injured. If you got injuries, then you got to have somebody that can step up.
Well, they let Corey Davis go, too.
Yeah.
And Jonnu Smith. They're a team that needs to get some weapons as well.
Very true. And then we'll go to the Texans, who have a lot of issues, but I guess we'll start out with the quarterback, Deshaun Watson.
We've been talking about it. For a couple weeks now.
Yeah, trying to get all the facts out, but he's still going through that legal process.
Yep. Who's the backup? Who's playing? Because that's the starter now. I don't think Deshaun. If Deshaun plays in NFL again, it's not for the Texans.
I don't. Yeah, I don't even know if he's gonna play this year. He might be.
That's what I'm saying. If he plays in the NFL again, it's not the Texans.
That's very true. And I truthfully have no clue who their backup is.
Yeah, I don't know.
That might be something we'll have to look up.
Yeah.
But while AG looks up who the backup is, they're looking for a new quarterback basically with a new head coach, and they're just a team still trying to shape out the whole team basically with a new GM and head coach. I mean, it's a recipe for disaster at that point. They've traded J.J. Watt along with some other defensive pieces. I mean, they just need a lot to begin with. Receiver, O-line, D-line. What's up? We got an answer?
Bro, your internet is trash, bro.
Oh, my goodness. That's crazy.
That was loading. Go ahead, keep going. You got to keep stalling.
No, but I mean, definitely going to have to fill pieces on the O-line for sure. And then after that, I would say that's where they focus in the draft. After that, you shift to the defense. Start filling out the rest of that.
Bro, I'm not even kidding. All right, here we go. Oh, it's Tyrod Taylor. They picked up Tyrod Taylor.
Oh, yeah.
I actually like that a lot.
That's not bad.
I like that a lot.
I don't think he's going to do some damage.
No, not nothing crazy, but I getting another chance.
I think the Titans got it for sure in the division. Texans have no chance.
You don't got no faith in Trevor Lawrence?
No, well, here we go. Now we're going to the Colts.
Oh, okay, Colts first.
Yeah. We got the Colts, which are an interesting team, as they've traded for Carson Wentz over the offseason. And seems like a good fit, scheme-wise, obviously. But we still got to see who Carson Wentz is. I mean, is he the 1 year that he showed of greatness or the injury-filled average quarterback? That's the big question.
Injury-filled average quarterback?
Yeah,
don't ask Hunter, though.
Uh-oh. I wonder what Hunter's going to rank him in his top list this year.
Hopefully not top 5.
If it's top 5, he might.
I hope he learned his lesson.
Yeah.
You know, if he says top 5 again, he's trolling.
He's
100%.
definitely. But yeah, I mean, with Wentz there, you got to think that they're gonna have faith in him to come back to form. So that means they just need to fill out that defense to help out. Maybe another weapon in the draft as well.
I forgot.
The football.
Yeah, you guys took the football out for the baseball show this morning.
Facts.
Here we go. It's a football show now.
Yeah.
But. Yeah, no, I feel like they need to just, polish a couple pieces, and then it really does all come down to Carson Wentz and his success.
Yeah, for sure. And then we'll move right along into the Jaguars, who Trevor Lawrence will be on his way to Jacksonville in about, I think it's 4 days, Thursday.
Yep.
So, I mean, listen, obviously Trevor Lawrence, top prospect. I got faith in him. I don't have faith in Urban Myers, though. I'm not a fan. I mean, he's never been an NFL head coach. In the last few years, he's been a college football analyst. So, I mean, I don't think he was the ideal pick or the ideal hire for Jacksonville. But I guess we got to wait to see how it plays out.
Yeah, it was another questionable one.
Yeah.
I mean, we said that right when it happened, too.
Mm.
I don't think they're ready to make a push anyway, even if Urban's ready. Even if we can trust Urban and Trevor Lawrence, there's a lot of other holes they got to fill there.
Yeah.
I mean, like we said, the Titans are pretty much acting like them, and look where they're standing now. There's a reason you get the number 1 pick in the draft. So, put it like that. One player doesn't really change that often unless it's like, magical season or like they get a bunch of other people in free agency. There's just too many holes to fill there.
Yeah, and they've signed some decent names and like Griffin as a corner, but then I feel like they kind of just signed the guys that know Urban Meyer's fit and scheme and culture, so that they signed not top tier guys,
which is smart to an extent, but they need some more star power.
Exactly, which they need on the O-line. They need weapons with Trevor Lawrence. And how nice would it be if they go into the draft, Trevor Lawrence first overall, and then their second first-round pick, they go Travis Etienne, the running back out of Clemson. Match them back up right in Jacksonville. I think that could be a great fit.
Match Etienne with James Robinson too. Yeah,
because they came out and said they're looking for another running back.
They need that. That's definitely one of the pieces they need.
So that could be huge.
How's offensive line?
It's decent. They got back Cam Robinson, their left tackle on franchise tag, so it's still intact for the most part. I think they could use another interior lineman, but I mean that could be fixed. This class is deep with interior line. I think they could find that second, even third round, to be honest. So that's not a worry for me. I think you fill up with as much star power as possible after Trevor Lawrence, though. With best position available right at the second first-round pick, and probably even in your second-round pick, which is right there. First,
basically a first pick. It's a diet first-round pick.
Round.
Diet first round.
Yeah, so it's a good one. But we'll wrap it up right there.
Yeah, no, definitely.
Yeah, you can catch us on YouTube, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, all other podcast platforms. You catch our blogs, which you put out almost daily on Russo'sPlaybook.com.
Yeah, Russo's Playbook is open on Sundays, man. We put out a baseball show this morning. Put out 3 blogs so far. Might put out another one later on. And then this. So that would be 4 shows, or 4 blogs, 2 shows on a Sunday.
Yes, sir.
Not too shabby.
Keep you busy.
Yep.
Yes, sir. And we'll see you again
And
next
you got
week.
your mock draft tomorrow, right?
Mock draft.
Full
7
mock draft tomorrow.
Yeah.
7-round mock draft coming out tomorrow. And then the draft Thursday. We should probably do some kind of draft special.
Yeah.
Maybe that'll be Russo's.
We'll
That'll be Russo's NFL rundown next week, probably a little draft special.
Yeah.
We'll run down everything that happened and whatnot, and
yeah, we'll see y'all next week.
Yep. Follow us on Twitter and Instagram at Russo's Playbook, TikTok as well, and make sure you subscribe to the channel so you don't miss a play.
Yes, sir.